literally trying to steal my house. Yes, you are.
We met Adele Andaloro outside the home her parents left her in Flushing, Queens. She's been locked out. She claims squatters moved in on February 6 and refused to leave. In New York, squatters have rights after 30 days. A woman showed up. She unlocked the front door, saw our cameras, and took off.
It's open. Let's go in the house. It's open.
Adele and her daughter, with the property deed in hand, went inside. Less than 10 minutes after police left and the locks were changed.
That's not going on.
The man who claims to be the one actually leasing the house shows up. The man called the police on her. He says he signed a lease in October, but wouldn't tell us with who.
Technically, he can't be kicked out. We need to go to court.
They consider this a landlord-tenant issue. And by law, it has to be handled through the housing court, not with police.
I'm being arrested.
For what?
For being in my own home.
Arrested for unlawful eviction. She changed the locks on a man who claims...
When two guys show up and knock on your door and say, we're going to tell you one time, you need to leave. That's all they're going to say. Not going to say anything else. And what happens next? These squatters will wake up in the middle of the night with a tap on their shoulder. And as soon as they open their eyes, there's going to be 2 or 3 guys in ski masks. And one guy's just going to rain a crowbar down on his kneecap. Smack! And then the squatter's going to scream and they're going to say, you've been warned. And they're going to leave. And when the cops show up, if they show up, the neighbors are all going to say, we didn't see anything. That's where we're heading because of the laws they're passing, because the police are defending the criminals. And now you got this crazy story, which we'll get into as well in a minute, of the illegal immigrant criminal alien saying, here's how you steal homes from people in America, land invasion.
That one's particularly disturbing because of the way he was saying it, in my opinion. He was angry.
And he was serious about it. He was like, this is how we go get places to live in the U.S. We just steal them.
That video is worth watching. That's nuts.
When civilizations stop respecting property rights, this is what you get.
Venezuelan national dubbed the migrant influencer is at the center of controversy this morning. He has been using TikTok to coach migrants how to live in the U.S. by taking advantage of laws protecting squatters. Hannah Doba reports.
In his most recent controversial TikTok video, Moreno is telling his followers to avoid living on the streets in the United States. They can, quote, invade empty homes and live there, saying under U.S. law, if a house is uninhabited, it can be seized, referring to squatting rights in our country. That video garnered almost 4 million views.
As we have more migrants moving into cities, more homelessness, we are going to see more of it, more squatting.
James Burling is a property rights attorney.
But they're talking about all the advantages that you can get from squatting. It's inevitable that it's going to increase.
In past videos, the illegal migrant bragged that he came to the United States to vacation and now lives off U.S. taxpayers because he had a child in this country. He also tells his followers that he waits for Americans' hard-earned pension checks to come in every month. In another video, he is urging fellow Venezuelans to pay the fines of a 15-year-old migrant who allegedly shot a tourist in Times Square, saying, quote, today it could be him, tomorrow it could be one of you. But this recent video on squatting is making headlines as Moreno tells his comrades that if they fix up an abandoned home that is deteriorated or in bad condition, they can get credits when the properties are sold. While Burling says that is not the case, the misinformation is now out there.
Well, I think publicity, like what we're seeing in TikTok and viral videos of that nature, are going to magnify the idea that squatting is an alternative to not having enough housing.
Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakodash. All glory and honor be unto the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, to his only begotten Son, our Lord and our Savior, whose name is Yahweh Shai. And double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. In citation to the elect scattered abroad the four corners of the earth, my name is Wes, formerly known as Yahweh, reigns forever. You know, when name of this lesson is The Squatters Are Here, as the videos you've seen I put in the beginning. Man, you know, these are the times that we warned Israel about, though, you know. Like I said, in my previous lesson, them giving the migrants, all the resources and everything like that, and then sweeping it from under their feet. Plus a lot of these migrants came over here knowing the laws that are over here, So a lot of things that are taking place, A lot of these migrants, they know what's going on. A lot of them know of the laws that's taking place, and they just capitalizing off the laws that's created here in Babylon. And you gave them all the possible resources, and then you took it from them and told them they had 30 days, and then, they got to get out the shelter. Now, the video you saw in the beginning, matter of fact, let me get it real quick.
We met Adele Andaloro outside the home her parents left her in Flushing, Queens. She's been locked out. She claims squatters moved in on February 6 and refused to leave. In New York, squatters have rights after 30 days.
See that? Said they moved in February and refused to leave. We are in March, get ready in the near of March. So they've been in there for a whole month, man. And they said they have rights. They have 30 days. It's bullshit. This lady, this is her home. This is her actual home, And as you see, they arrested her. Because she changed the locks on the home that she's been living in. But squatters could come in and take over your property. They could call the police on you and get you arrested. This whole fucking place is just ridiculous, man. Babylon is one big fucking joke, man. One big joke. Like one big clusterfuck, man. This place is a joke, man. It really is. It genuinely is a joke. Everything they do here in Babylon is a goddamn joke, man. Everything. Let me get the first scripture. We're going to jump into Isaiah 10 and 1. Right here. This whole place is a joke, man. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. It said, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." See that? It said to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Let me show this the right screen. Y'all got the right one. But like as you see, it say, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. What this doesn't make sense. How do they look? It says she claims squatters moved in on February 6th and refused to leave. In New York, squatters have rights after 30 days. How can they possibly? Then she walk into her house. It's a fucking squatter walking into the house and unlock the door with a key. How does this make sense? How does any of this make sense? Now I get this has to happen. This is, all these things, it has to happen. I understand that, But just far as the laws that Esau have created, where does this make sense? But these are the things that's taking place, man. Why Jake worried about all some other shit, man. This is what's taking place. These are the things that's taking place. But Jake don't want to listen. I made the lesson earlier, man. Jake don't want to hearken. They don't want to hear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They don't want to fear the Lord, man. Yeah, they going into houses that's not, that's abandoned and doing things like that. But look, they went into a woman's house that she lives in, man. She called the police and get them out of there. You saw the guy coming all aggressive and shit. He came back and told her that she need to get out. Out of her house, man. These are the things that's taking place here in Babylon. These are the wicked things that's happening in Babylon. But Jake ain't paying attention to this shit. Jake won't pay attention until it's them. Until it's them, where the squatters in their house, making them get the fuck out their own house. Crazy, man. But, it ain't a crazy, I pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, I'm part of the elect, but it ain't crazy to us. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, and this is red letters, so this is Yahweh Shai speaking. "Think not that I had come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household." See that? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming back to render judgment, man. It's going to be a bunch of famines and plagues happening, man. For them to be able to come into your house and tell you that you got to get out, And then the police treat it as if it's a tenant landlord issue, like you heard in the video. Cause think about it, man. Look how everything is tying up together. They can do this, right? And then, we did the lesson about the Pittsburgh police that I keep speaking on. That's going to happen in different cities, man. Believe it or not. That's going to happen in different cities. And when it happens in them different cities, these are going to be the things that's taking place. It's going to be all out chaos, man, because most of these migrants, they got pistols, man. They got guns. It's going to be shootouts. It's going to be war out here, man. These squatters can move into your house, man. You call the police like the lady called on this video. You can call them all you want. When the police stop coming to houses, man, you ain't gonna be able to call them. Then you're gonna be stuck. You know? But these are the times that's coming, man. She's not gonna be able to she's not gonna be able to call the police and things change. Where they can make them people get out. She's not gonna be able to. Because it's going to be lawlessness out here, man. Lawlessness. Now I'm going to get 2nd Ezra. Chapter 15. And 14. I read this actually in an earlier lesson, but I want to read in the GNT as well. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes," man. And like I said in the last lesson, man, they're not gonna be thinking about goddamn government, caring about what the police or the president or any of them got to say, man. It's gonna be nothing but chaos happening out here, and Jake is not ready for it. As much tough shit Jake talk, man, they ain't seen nothing that's about to come yet, man. Everything that's coming, Jake ain't never seen, man. But Jake like to talk as if they the toughest motherfuckers on earth, man. It's going to be some things going down that Jake ain't never seen, man. Some of the prophets ain't never seen. Majority of the prophets, man. The man, the Lord ain't never seen, you know. But we have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That he'll have us protected in them times that we be able to get through. All these wicked ass 2/3, man, they don't know what's going on. "For there shall be sedition among men and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power." They're going to be out here doing whatever they want. They're going to be out here doing whatever they want to do. And it's not going to be anybody to stop them, man. It's not going to be anybody to stop them. They're going to be doing what they want to do. And nobody's going to be able to tell them anything. No one, man. But Jake thinks shit is a game, man. Jake think everything is a game. "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to." Like I spoke on this in my previous lesson. That's the NWO, man. A lot of cities going to be locked down. Because, what I noticed too is that they giving immigrants, after them 30 days, they're giving them plane tickets to fly everywhere else but back to Mexico or wherever they're from. Now, why you think they doing that, man? Think about it. This is what people don't fucking listen to, man. When I had this conversation with a Jake at the job, and he said, "No, they sneaking over here. They this and that." Okay, so if they sneaking over here, and they giving them tickets, plane tickets, to go everywhere else but home. But they sneaking over here, right? If they sneaking over here and you don't want them over here, why not just give them plane tickets to go back where they came from? Because they didn't fucking sneak over here, man. But Jake is so stupid. They don't listen. They just don't get it, man. They think they know something, don't know nothing. "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the man shall be afraid." You gonna have men out here, man. Men who been in, the ones who, what they say, man? I'm a former Marine. I'm this and that. Man, them motherfuckers gonna be scared, man. They gonna be scared, man. It's gonna be a time like never before seen, man. "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. They're not going to be able to eat. So what they're going to do is going to turn into crime. They're going to be out here doing any and everything they can, possibly, to get what they want, to get what they need, man. But Jake think everything is a goddamn game. And you see she got arrested for unlawful eviction, but this is her home, man. She changed the locks on a man. What that say? She changed the locks on a man who claims he lives there. You see that? But she literally got proof that she lives there, man. These are the times that we coming into, man. It's gonna lead to crime. It's gonna lead to nothing but crime, man. Nothing but crime. Now this is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14, verse 14 in the GNT. The world and the people in it are doomed. You see that? The world and the people in it are doomed. The war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations. And what do you see happening? We have this happening, man. We have this happening. We are in them times right now. There will be great political turmoil, and that's all it's been, with goddamn Sleepy Joe and Trump punk ass, man. Said there will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. And that's what's going to happen when you have these migrants doing whatever the hell they want to do. They're going to ignore the government, man. They don't want to hear that shit. But this is the plan of Esau. This is Esau's whole entire plan, to have lawlessness and wickedness going on, man. There would no longer be free access to the cities because the struggles for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. See that? Because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion. Shit finna hit the fan, Israel. And you still don't get it. You still not hearkening to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You still don't get it. Driven by famine and terrible suffering, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions, man. You see that? It's going to be like the purge going on, man. Like I used the example of the scene from Leave the World Behind, man, with Kevin Bacon. You're going to have people not giving a damn about how cool or close y'all were at one point, man. If you got what they need, they're going to come off, go upside your head for what they need, man. We are coming up into them times. Them are the times that we are approaching. And I don't know if Jake is paying attention, man. Wish they not. I know for sure they not. These are the times that we're in, man. Man. I'm going to read it again. It said, driven by famine and terrible sufferings, people would assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions. Yahweh says, I am calling together all the kings of the earth to come forth, north, south, east, and west, to turn back and restore what they have taken. Okay, I made the point. I'll stop at 19. But you see, man. You see what's about to happen. You see what's taking place. You see what's transpiring, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is ready to turn this goddamn place upside down, man. And Jake, you want to keep wasting your grace period, man. You just want to keep doing it. You want to keep wasting your grace periods, man. And that's why I named this lesson, The Squatters Are Here. Because you say something to Jake, and Jake don't listen to what you say, man. But they'd take the word, what you saying from another motherfucker who don't know nothing. It's easier to listen to a person that don't know nothing than it is to listen to a person that knows something. You know why? Because that person that actually knows something, they deem him as crazy. Oh, something wrong with him. Whole time the man telling the goddamn truth, man. Crazy, man. But this is the times that we are coming up on. These are the things that we're going to have to deal with, man. And that's why I pray to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that I'm part of the elect. I pray for all the brothers, man. Because times are going to ramp up, man. You know? Times are going to ramp up. And we know what Yahweh Bashim Yahshua has planned, man. Because he give us these scriptures. He give us this word, man. The prophecies. We able to know what's happening before it happens. Man.
Moving into cities,
I'm going to play a little bit of this, what he's saying there. I'm going to
we are going to see more of it. More squatting.
James Burling is a property rights attorney.
But they're talking about all the advantages that you can get from squatting. It's inevitable that it's going to increase.
In past videos, the illegal migrant bragged that he came to the United States to vacation and now lives off U.S. taxpayers because he had a child in this country. He also tells his followers that he waits for Americans' hard-earned pension checks to come in every month. In another video, he is urging fellow Venezuelans to pay the fines of a 15-year-old migrant who allegedly shot a tourist in Times Square, saying, quote, "Today it could be him, tomorrow it could be one of you." But this recent video on squatting is making headlines, as Moreno tells his comrades that if they fix up an abandoned home that is deteriorated or in bad condition, they can get credits when the properties are sold. While Burling says that is not the case, the misinformation is now out there.
I'm telling you, man, Babylon is falling, man. Babylon is coming to a goddamn close, man. I can't wait for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to destroy this wicked-ass society, this wicked kingdom, man. All the bullshit Esau has ever done to anybody, man. He's getting it back 100-fold, man. He's getting it back 10 times more, man. All the wickedness he ever committed on this goddamn land. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua going to punish this damn devil, man. With that being said, I give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem B'Kakodash. I pray that his lesson was edifying. I pray that you